Hello fellow DJs, welcome back to the channel. Today it's my first ever round overseas. We're here at, what is the course called? This would probably be good if we did this. Alexandra Clark Park in Loganholme Australia, I think it is. Just a little 9-hole course here around what is an already existing park. Really beautiful. It looks like it's done in conjunction with the PDGA a little while back. They've got the yellow baskets similar to what you've seen out of Discmania in Europe. So it looks like they were the ones that came here and helped sponsor this, which is fantastic. Hole 1, pretty straightforward. It is a nice big gap with 2 trees shaping it up. You can go forehand or backhand. There is a little Twizzler in the backhand line, but it's 80 meters away and should be very reachable. So let's get going. I'm going to go backhand low through the trees here. All right, way up the fairway. Left myself with a challenging first putt under the tree here. Didn't realize it was quite this guarded, but just gonna watch for snakes and try and sink this. Oh, good run, good run. All right, just missed out on hole 1, but never mind. We obviously are holidaying here in Australia for my uncle's 60th at the moment, so I was only able to bring a reduced bag. I've got the Charlie to putt with. I've just got the Luna, the Paul Macbeth 2021 Tour Series as the throwing putter. Managed to bring a buzz as well because straight shots are always handy. I got my trusty Athena as well for anything sort of, you know, 70, 80, 90 meters. And then finally for the big distance, we've got a really old Discraft Crush, which technically isn't really a Crush anymore, given how beaten up it is. But this thing still has a little bit of stability, a little bit of integrity before it decides to flip over, but I can throw some really nice flex lines with this disc as well. Hole 2, 88 meters, straight down that way. Yeah, probably on the edge of my range today, just because I don't have the full bag. And so I'll try and throw a flex shot with the Crush, have it drift right, and then come back left at the very end. You could also throw a forehand here, but I can definitely see it's you'd be challenging the Guardian trees. Oh, I've thrown that way too high. Oh, but we stuck through and we're fairway, so we'll count it. A really long bid here, up and around on a big hyzer. Yeah, great layup. Easy. Oh, you gotta grab a new disc. Hole 3, par 3, 60 meters, dead straight tunnel shot. You've got a very tight gap to hit off the tee. Not Mandos, thankfully, but you still need to hit them to make any progress. Yeah, just gonna go putter here. Been loving my smooth putter shots, so just gonna try and ease this out. Maybe go 60, 70% power, nothing too stressful. Straight down there, hopefully in the basket. Well, I was very worried when it started off that that wasn't going to hit the gap, but we managed to hit the gap and we were right under the basket. So nice easy cleanup here. Where the hell are you? Oh, around there. I went par, birdie, didn't I? Hole 4, par 3, 85 meters, dog leg right. Again, no Mando, but really shaping up for a forehand here. You want to pump a forehand down this gap and have it finish nice and right. Hopefully the Crush can stand up to the torque I'm going to put on this, because in the past it hasn't, and this isn't typically what the disc that I throw for such a right turning shot. It is high enough that you could maybe push a turnover through, but you want something with late flip. You want a hyzer flip and then flip it late. And again, I usually use the Sting in that slot, and I don't have the Sting with me because I didn't think I'd need it. So we're going to throw the Crush on a little bit of hyzer, have it flip up to flat, have it ride, and then hopefully finish. Also, I'm terrified of my footing because it is very boggy today for some reason. Oh. We somehow managed to miss that tree, but I did not get that to finish like I would. It rode up too much. Make sure there's no snakes in the grass. Always a good thing to check. Annoyingly, I would normally throw a zone on this shot, but again, did not put one of those in the bag, even though it's probably my go-to disc. So in lieu of a putt here, I'm going to try and forehand a Luna, which if this goes terribly, we can blame it on the fact that I've pretty much never done it before. It's about as good as we could have hoped for. Probably the first important putt I should be making here. This is just inside of the comfortable distance, so we should be locking this one in. We do have a lot of headwind, and that is just rising up as I come to putt, which is always nice. Yes, that was a great cash. Good par save. Yeah, and then just get nice and close. Little furry guy. Oh, yeah, get on. Time that to some trance music. This is a fun little course, this is. This is the fact that there's shade and wind though makes it infinitely better than when we played this morning. They got so hot on the back nine. Oh yeah, straight through there. Oh, that's a tough shot. Hole 5, par 3. This is the definition of low ceiling. Very low branch here, pinching you off. And then what looks to be like a lot of guardian trees as you get closer and closer to the actual pin itself. A lot of me is tempted to go straight at it, but I think the correct play will be hyzering around, pretty much aiming for that tree on the left, and just hoping you go one way or the other. My run-up's also a bit limited here because of how muddy the ground is, but we're just going to try and pump an Athena out there, have a hook back in. Well, I went a lot straighter at it, but I am either parked or maybe like 10, 15 meters long, so it worked pretty well. Where did this land? Better grab the putter first. How close are we? Oh yeah, we're a touch deep. Very nice. Nice. Let's go, 2 birdies and 5, we'll take it. Okay, Udisk is showing me par 5. You go up here, essentially in between the trees and the big lot of bush there. What I don't know how far away it is, because I don't have the rangefinder, but that's the landing zone you want to hit, because then we're going straight down that corridor, another what must be 120, 130 meters. So you probably want about 50 meters off the tee here. Lay up to that landing zone and then get a good shot for the next one. So we're just going to go putter here. Yeah, I don't really know quite how far to push it, or if I should put it on anhyzer to try and get a little bit round the corner. So I'm really just going to try and lay up and have it scoot up the hill. Oh, I turned it. Yay, maybe the first snake we see. Come on, peahen, find my disc. Oh, do you reckon it's like down in there? Oh yeah, I'm just here, he says as he steps straight into a spider web. Oh yeah, okay, so you really wanted to push the back wall. Your perfect landing zone is actually here, because holy shit, that's quite far. Yeah, from here, even a little bit further back, you can throw a turnover, but the basket's all the way down there by that digger. I don't know if you can see it. And I am pinched off in there, so I'm probably going to try and lay up to the gap here, and then absolutely pump one down there. So if we get in between this little gap here, I'll be very happy. Okay, we don't have a lot to work with here, and I might actually just go forehand. It worked out well on the last shot. Again, all I have to do is get up to that gap, so sit. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now I could go crush here, but I'm going to go Athena just because I want us to stay straight as possible. And this one's really beaten, which is really nice compared to straight out the box Athenas. Your proto Athena is going to be your most it's going to be your most overstable, and then these first runs, once you throw them a bit, they go really straight. So we're going to play with the right wall a little bit, and then just again, if we can push through that gap, give ourselves another shot to save par. That's what we'd like. Yes. We clipped a little bit of the tree, but I got even further than I was hoping. Like I said, made really good progress coming up through here. Now, all really we've got left is, I mean, we could go straight, and it is tempting, but with the release, I'm bringing that tree into play. So I'm just going to go big spike hyzer with the putter, and hopefully get it close. Oh, I left it quite wide. That's going to be a tester. Uh-oh. All right, this is nice. Again, closing in on the edge of my range, so this will be a good one to save the par with. Oh, almost got razzed by the train. That was close. You probably can't hear that, but that horn was just about as I was going to putt. Yes. Oh, what? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Did I hit dead center pole and it spit back out? That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. I thought I made that. Ah, that was such a good putt. That was such a good putt. Ah! I'm still so annoyed about that putt. That was dead center. Hole 7, par 3, 95 meters. It's playing uphill, but the basket actually slopes down after we crest the top of that hill. So probably playing pretty true, maybe just a little bit more than 95 meters. Don't know if I can get it on a backhand, so I'm probably going to have to go forehand. Even if we flip this over a tiny bit and get a little bit more ride out of the distance, it's not terrible either. Oh shit, get down, get down. No! Oh, I think I've thrown that into the... I don't know. I might have to signal one of the boys to go and get it. Sorry? So technically, I'm probably out of bounds, but because this isn't normally here, I'm going to play it just as though it was a drop. We got a very low forehand here. I don't think I'm going to really get it there, but we're going to try. Oh yes, that's going to go too far. We got this putt. I'm having PTSD from the last one, so hopefully this doesn't come back out. Oh, cooked it. Went too soft as a result and got punished. There we go. Hole 8, so 2 to play. Sadly back to even after that terrible spit out and then the bad luck on that hole. But this is par 3, straight down the way, 65 meters, again slightly downhill where the basket lies. This is a definite ace run. Yeah, we're gonna send it with this buzz. Gonna fade it ever so slightly off that big, I don't know what kind of tree that is, but whatever that big tree on the right is. Oh yeah. Oh, we might have done it, you know. We might have done it. Go on. Ho, 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 ho. That was so close. The only downside to running it is you dribble all the way down into this little basin here. I'm due one of these to go in, so. Yes, what a birdie. Hole 9, par 3. Big dog leg, big straight down this tunnel and then big dog leg left to finish. 75 meters. I could throw the Athena on this technically. Oh my God, that might be the slipperiest tee pad in the world. I'm not gonna have a run up at all, I don't think. I'm gonna have to run up off the, I don't actually think I'm gonna get this close. We're just gonna try and get down there as far as possible and then have this finish left. I don't think I can see the basket, but I know roughly where it is. Great tree. You probably want that line maybe a little bit lower, try and get the skip, but Oh wow. So it's actually pushing a lot straighter than I thought it was going to, which would have made that play pretty hot. Oh, it would have been maybe backside green if I'd missed this. But we should just be able to go, I'm gonna have to stand still as well because it's so slippery. We should just be able to go stand still buzz and have it sort of fade in. It's not fading enough. I am way too long. Whoops. The problem is they pretty much have those thunderstorms every night. So yeah, but unless you're playing late afternoon, it means that you're always going to deal with this. All right, we got a nice little putt back. It's completely obstructed. I can't even straddle out to get it. So I'm going to go scoob, and as is tradition, we're going to yell Brodie Smith as this goes in. Brodie Smith. Let's go! Come on! Oh, thank you very much to Hayden from Disc Shop for the putting league. I practice my scubas almost every round there, and they have been paying dividends. Thanks so much guys for watching this video. Really fun course here at Alexandra Park. Definitely something that you could come out with, complete newbies or someone who's a little bit more skilled. They can have a lot of fun in here. Pretty much everything is birdieable if you've got 80 meters of distance, so it's just about hitting your line and being really technical. Yeah, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you remember to like, comment and subscribe, we're gonna have more content coming up. I'm also gonna have different ways that you can support the channel soon, so keep an eye out for those. And until next time, I don't know what my catchphrase is. So stay, I don't know. Oh yeah, screw it. Just make sure you put the disc in the basket. Don't get center chain spit outs.